Come on, skip. There we go. Skipping the cutscene. Skipping that cutscene. Skipping that cutscene.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, I live.
Hey, bud.
What did I drink last night, dude? Oh god, that just made me think of a topic actually.
Hit me.
So it's that you just wake up and you're like, what the fuck happened? And this actually correlates with the worst drinking experience topic I had. But we were in Florida I think we're in Eggland.
Okay. How is Eglin,
And
dude? I've never actually been, but I've heard so many mixed opinions about it all.
oh dude, it was so fun because it was like my first debt, and like later on down the road I had another debt there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's an Air Force base, so it's nice. It is really
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
And there's bars everywhere. They don't close till 4 a.m.
Jesus.
And then on top of that, we did blue gold shift.
Oh, dude, I love 24-hour shifts.
I do too. And
That's
you
like the
only work
best way to
12 of
go.
the hours.
Yep.
And those 12 hours are split into 2 6-hour shifts.
Yep. It's guaranteed time off,
Yep.
and it's guaranteed 12s. So it's like the good with the bad. But
So
no one ever wants to do it.
we would come in at 6 a.m., work till noon, get off work. Come in the next day at noon, work till 6 p.m., and then have an entire 24 hours off.
Dude, yeah, it's great. We would do it 5 to 5, but yeah, it was essentially the same thing. We did that when we were in Alaska, and we did that also when we were in Key West. Oh, dude, it was the best.
So we lucked out because we were there for 2 weeks, and it just so happened to coincide that the shift I was on was the one that got the second 4-day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So the first weekend we were there, we had to work that Friday at till 6 and then come in Monday at 6. But then the next weekend, because we left that Monday morning, so
Mm-hmm.
we had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Jeez. That's
Oh,
the
I
way to
loved it.
do it, yeah.
But there was a bar there called Night Town. Now, this bars closed down for good reason,
Okay.
but Night Town didn't open until 9 p.m.
All right.
It was a $10 cover charge at 9 p.m. All you could drink.
Dude, that's my kind of bar.
But at 10 p.m., the cover charge went up to $20.
Oh, so I'm sure the line to get in the door was ridiculous.
There wasn't a fucking soul there at 9 o'clock, dude. People didn't start showing up until 10:30 because they would all go out and pre-game everywhere else.
I mean, I
So,
get that, dude. The pregame is important when it comes to, shit like that.
so we would have, like, we get off work at 6 o'clock. So we got 3 hours. So you go home, you grab like a couple of beers out of your fridge at the hotel, you hop in the shower, you have a couple shower beers,
Yeah,
you get all cleaned up, you get ready. It's like 7 o'clock. All right, now let's find a driver. So we would always get the duty driver
of course.
while we're waiting for them to agree. I mean, they don't really have any other option, but we always sweeten the deal. So you drive for us. Nothing you want tonight is going to cost you anything.
Yeah, no
Or
worries, bro. You got Taco Bell
everything
for
is free.
free, big dog.
Oh, Taco Bell, dude. We took them out to McGuire's. Like, we went out to eat beforehand. And, like, you want a
Jeez.
big ass steak dinner? We got you. Because if you, like, compile it with everyone, so you got like 10 people in a 13 passenger van.
Oh yeah,
That's like what, $5 a person?
yeah. It's a party bus,
That's it.
man.
Yeah, dude. Like each person tips in $5, and the DD is now covered for anything they want to eat or drink.
That's what it's all about.
And that's what we did. So like, you put in $5, you get them fed, and then it's like 8:30. All right, time to go to Night Town. So we get there at like 8:55, and there's not a soul there, dude. Like, we are the first people in this bar. and they have 3 different bars inside this bar. So there is a just
Dude.
hang out, watch TV bar. There's a listen to the DJ at the EDM concert bar, and then there's the here's the dance floor with another DJ bar. So because it was 9 o'clock and no one was there, we just hold on. What are we trying to do? We trying to
I don't
build
know.
a structure or at
Um,
least a place to sleep?
I mean, yeah, that sounds important.
All right, let's build a cabin on the lake.
Nice little home. But yeah, dude, I it was cool. In Key West, like going back to, pre-gaming is important. Our pre-game would have been beers in the fridge right at the hotel room. But then uh we stayed at the Eisenhower, like, I don't know if you've been there.
Yes, on Boca Chica.
Yeah, we stayed right on Duval Street essentially.
Ooh.
It was like a 10-minute walk to Duval Street. And for those listening or whatever that don't know anything about Key West, but Duval Street is essentially the Vegas Strip of Key West. That's where everything is. So we would essentially walk from our hotel rooms onto Duval Street, and then we would walk down to this place that was called Happy Tuesdays or something like that.
Fat Tuesdays.
Fat
Fat
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, dude,
Good food.
they're 44 Magnum. It's essentially alcoholic slushies, and it's the best pregame because you go in there. I mean, it's like $10 for your slushie, which, depending on what you get, can be a little much, but other options or whatever, it's a pretty good deal. And then it's a sippy cup, so you can take it and you can walk right out of the bar with it and walk down to the Wall Street.
Oh, because you can't see it. It's not in a.
Yeah,
That's awesome,
I'm
dude.
pretty sure Key West is open container.
I know Fallon was.
But yeah, but oh shit, my bad.
Ow! Ow!
You walked through right as I was swinging. But yeah, that was like the perfect pregame because then you're already set up, ready to go, and you're just sipping while you're trying to figure out your next move. It was the best. I would go back to Key West in a fucking heartbeat.
I did enjoy Key West. It was lots of fun. I just never liked Florida weather.
Yeah, it's really unpredictable.
Like, especially with the fact that it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
For an hour throughout the day, and then it's just gonna be humid the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Until the sun goes down.
I don't know about you, but I sweat like a pig, bro.
Dude, the house gets up to 70 degrees, and I'm like, oh, it's getting a little warm in here.
Yeah.
But
come here, Calvin.
So when we got to Nighttown, our DD dropped us off and left.
Oof.
So it was our group, and we all just went to our desired location. And this was a point in my life where I didn't like beer, so I only drank liquor.
All right.
Oh, son of a bitch! I just yeeted this log into the river, and I need it.
So essentially, you just skipped the minors and went into the major leagues.
Yes. So
Just drinking liquor, dude.
what's
Savagery.
even worse is that I decided that I liked a drink called an Irish trash can.
Ah, the good old Irish trash can.
So, for those that don't know, the Irish trash can is about 4 to 5 different types of liquor, and your mixer is a Red Bull.
Yeah.
So Red Bull has niacin in it. It has 200% niacin in it. What niacin does, it expands your blood vessels and allows the blood to travel through your body at a faster rate. So, if you drink a Red Bull and then chug a beer, you will actually be buzzed. If you are the kind of person that takes about 5 beers to get buzzed, you drink a Red Bull before, you will be buzzed after 1 beer. I learned this trick and was like, I will forever be a cheap drunk now. So the downside to it is it fucks you up really fast.
Yeah, it's
Like,
almost
too
unfair.
fast.
Yeah.
Yes. So at 9:30, I'm 2 Irish trash cans down,
Yeah.
and I'm already buzzed. So we keep going. We keep drinking. We keep just, ooh. And then lo and behold, I decide, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't know what time it was. I just decide I need to go out and smoke a cigarette.
Ugh. It's either the best or worst mistake you'll ever make.
So I go out the front. I've already got the, damn it. I'm trying to get this last, whatchamacallit, but this last stanchion.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
just barely.
it's too deep of water. Oh, there we go. There's one. So I decide to go outside and smoke a cigarette. So I go outside. I go out the front. I walk around back. I light up my cigarette. And then I decide, you know what? I'm going to go back here in the alley because it's not crowded. It's just,
Oh, okay.
it's just not crowded. It's just, I don't really want to be around a whole lot of people because, dude, I'm drunk. I'm dizzy. I'm swerving.
Yeah.
And
you got
I'm
the
like,
spins,
I feel
bro.
sick. I gotta quit drinking. It's like, I think it was 2 o'clock in the morning. So I decided to go back in this alley it's behind the club. And I decide, you know what? I'm going to sit down. Sitting down would be a great idea.
Okay.
Bro, I passed the fuck out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, damn. It really is just barely too far. We're going to have to wait till winter.
Yeah, unless... Can I? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, shit. It's too deep.
Is it kicking me back or?
It's pushing the log further into the water. But I sit down and I pass the fuck out. Like, I fall asleep. So I am out. Oh, I figured it out. You have to step on the actual log that's going down into the water.
Smart. Okay.
But I fall asleep, and then
I got you. Watch
I
out.
get woken up. I get woken up to our DD, not our DD. It was a PR, and he was just like a boss when it came to handling his liquor. And he's like, dude, wake up. We're going home. And I check, and it's like 4:30.
Bruh. Wait, what time was it when you fell asleep?
Like 2 o'clock.
Jeez. You still had your wallet and everything?
I still had my wallet. I guess my tab got paid for, and like everything was accounted for. Like my phone had died because I was like, I need to call somebody. But I couldn't remember their number or anything, so I couldn't use someone else's phone. So I was just like, I need to call somebody, but I can't. My phone's dead. I'm just gonna go smoke a cigarette and just sit down for a minute. Well, 2.5 hours. No, that's not what I wanted to do. 2.5 hours later, dude, I'm getting woke up by someone who is a lot more responsible than me. And he's like, come on, dude, we're going. And I was like, oh shit.
Those are some real homies right there, dude.
I know, dude. Like, my ass should have been left. Like, I should have woken up at the ass crack of dawn in the middle of Florida, not knowing where the fuck I am. But this dude, like, found me, and like, I just don't understand how he found me. But he wakes me up. He's like, "Hey, we're leaving. The DD's here. Let's go." Wait,
I think no. I think you should be able to put the end log down. Or did you want to keep going? Like,
no, this was it. This was as far as I wanted to go.
I want to try and put that, like,
the cross log.
Yeah.
So the story doesn't end there.
Okay.
We get into the parking lot, the DD's there, and it's like we have to gather everybody. And the hotel I was staying at was like right next to base.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was hotels that other people were staying at that were like 2 minutes up the road. So do you remember Kai from the old E2 shop?
I want to say yes.
He was there. He was the.
I think
Oh, I saw.
we gotta pull more boards off.
Okay.
I got it.
He was the second person in the car who was also hammered. He was trying to climb underneath a vehicle, and I was trying to get into the vehicle.
So no worry,
And
guys. I'll just hold on from the bottom.
it wasn't even our vehicle. It was like a random person's vehicle. So we're like driving, and it's our duty driver. Oh, bless her soul. Her name was Brianna, or Brienne, and she was taking us back to our hotel, and then had to come back for more people because they weren't like settled up or ready to go. And
Yeah.
the two of us were the most gone, so we needed to go home.
Okay.
And I'm in the back seat, and thankfully this van had windows that roll down because I told her, I was like, hey, I gotta puke. And she was like, well, I'll roll the window down. You can just puke out the van. I was like, all right. So she rolls down the window, dude, and I puke my guts out.
Yeah, as you do.
All down the side of the van. It just not a bit of it hit the road. It was just it plastered down the side of the van. Well, the next day was my duty section. So I had to be the duty driver, and all I had to do was turn in, like, everyone got in a van, drove to drop off the rental car, and then we all hopped back in a van to go back to the airport.
Okay.
So Bree comes up to me the next morning, and she's like, you are going to clean all the puke off the side of the van before you turn it in. Now, keep in mind, I do not condone drunk driving, but I was fucking hammered, man, because this bar closed at 4:30 or like 4 o'clock, and I guess I stopped drinking at 2, but I was so hammered, and I had to drive to a gas station to clean off the side of the van. So I get down there, I get out of my driver's side, I get like as many paper towels as I can, I dip it in the window cleaner, and I just start scrubbing down the driver's side of the van.
Okay.
I get all the way back, like I'm done, I get all the way back to the hotel, I get out, I walk around, I hand the keys back to her, and I'm like, look, I don't need to be driving, so I'm gonna need you to turn it in. She's like, okay.
Look at you go, being a responsible adult.
After I drove.
Whatever.
Yeah, but as she gets in the van to take it back to the rental company, I see that I had puked down the right side of the van. So I took it and I cleaned the wrong side. And I never heard anything after that. But apparently, we turned in a rental van just covered in puke on one side of the van.
That's some standard Navy shenanigans, dude. Jeez.
Absolutely, dude. But like I think that was the worst drinking experience because 1, I puked. 2, it was a place I had to clean up, and 3, I could have potentially have just disappeared because I passed out in a strange alley where who knows what was going on.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're lucky that you woke up and you still had your wallet at the very least. Jeez. Yeah, my I don't know, probably I don't know, it's a toss up. I got a lot of bad drinking stories or whatever, right? But the one that is as closely related to what you just told as me was like my first time in Fallon, Nevada. But essentially, and it was also my first time at a strip club.
Oh.
And yeah, it was a whole standard Navy strip club experience or whatever. You get in, you get sloshed out of your mind, and then somehow make it back to the car without getting thrown out.
Yes.
And so yeah,
that reminds me of something. Remind me of teasers.
Okay, I'll try to remember. But essentially, yeah, we get back into the car. I'm wasted, dude. I've spent way too much money on strippers because it's your first time and you always do. But we're driving down the road and it's a big Chevy Tahoe, white Chevy Tahoe, and I got my like favorite hat on or whatever. Like I'm feeling good. And then all of a sudden, like everything just goes black. I completely black out. They say that I was asleep, and then I started like puking in my sleep.
Oh.
But essentially, they roll down the window and stick my like half of my body out the window. So I'm like hanging, dude. Like I had bruises on my hips because I was legit just hanging out of this car. And
I shouldn't laugh, but
yeah,
I'm just
but it's
imagining being like a passenger in another vehicle,
just seeing this
driving,
dude.
and you just seeing this body, this lifeless body hanging out the window.
Well, and it was so sad, dude, because like my hat obviously was gone, and then
Oh no.
and it was like my favorite hat. Like I'm a Detroit Lions fan, unfortunately, and yeah, I had that hat was gone and never recovered. And I also lost my glasses. But they're same, same deal. There was puke all down the side of this like car, and it was all on the inside too. It was so funny, dude. It stopped on the way home because we were in Reno, which is about 45 minutes
Yeah.
north. I want to say.
It's quite a trek.
Yeah. So they stop at this Walmart, and I come to at like 6 in the morning in this car. So I'm wondering like what the hell just happened. My shirt is off.
Where am I?
Yeah, and they are like I'm just in the car. They left me in the car.
By yourself?
By myself.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? I mean, I'm in the right car, so good. This is like already good +1, right? They come back. They decide to pull a prank on me.
Oh no.
And they buy me this Little Mermaid t-shirt with Ariel on it, which is already not the right gender shirt that I should be wearing. But they also bought it in a small. And I mean, I'm a very large boy, but like at that time I wore like an XL in men's. So they made me stuff this on as we're like pulling through the gate at NAS Fallon. And like they're the gate guard is looking or giving me funny looks or whatever, and then we park in the parking lot, and I have to walk all the way to my hotel room in this like teeny tiny shirt.
Were you in the Thunderdome?
Yeah.
Or were you in like one of the Gucci hotels?
No, I was in the Thunderdome, dude, and I mean, of course, this is just my luck, but my hotel room was on the other side of the Thunderdome. If you think about like where the big parking lot is,
Yes.
in the front, so I had to walk this whole thing, and then my 81 at the time, 81 Borgia, he made me like scrub this car clean, and I did as best I could. But I mean, this is like August in Fallon.
It was hot.
Oh,
God.
dude, and it was like baked into the seats, and
Ooh.
dude, it was so bad.
So, for those that don't know what the Thunderdome is, they have 3 hotel-style barracks that are like 6 stories tall, and it's in like a triangle, and they're exterior doors. So it's like one of those big open hotels, and then like the lobby's in the center, but this is all outside. So you come out of your hotel room, you have the railing, and then like the common area for everyone that wants to be outside. And they called it the Thunderdome is because that's where all the parties happened after work.
Mm-hmm.
God, so many times that brings back memories, dude.
Dude, I loved Fallon. That was like one of my most favorite places to debt. Obviously, Key
like
West is my top, my numero uno, but like Fallon is a very close second.
Fallon was like the best shitty debt.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Out of all the shitty places you could go, it was the best option.
I got Calvin bringing the logs.
Didn't you also get like $78 in per diem a day?
I think it was.
Or was it more?
No, it's like 36, dude.
Oh, what was I thinking then? I must be crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like practically nothing. It might be that high now just because of everything being so pricey, but it was pretty much like nothing. Speaking of per diem, dude, we deaded in Alaska in Anchorage.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Well, not really, because the CAG didn't want us there. They didn't have the budget for VFA 41 to go, but they had the budget for everyone else in the in the CAG to go, and so we went on our own dime, and we stayed in the condemned barracks, the condemned
Oh,
army barracks that was on base, and we got $13 a day in per diem.
ew.
Yeah, it was just enough for 3 meals, and that was it. I'm like, dude, what the hell is this fucking debt?
I need sticks because we've been making a house. We haven't built a bed,
Oof, good call.
and it's almost lighter time.
Yeah.
Not
So,
like because I'm about to go spark up, but I can't see.
I mean, but we can talk about that later.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
We
still
could.
have I think I have half a hand roll upstairs. Somewhere outside
I got.
somewhere.
Did you just leave it outside?
Yeah, I did.
That's not very smart.
Well, keep in mind, I was drinking all night and then had a nightcap of weed,
Nice.
and I couldn't stay awake, man. Like I was sitting
Yeah.
there having, I think I was watching like funny shit on YouTube and just having like deep conversations with a friend, and then next thing I know, it's like 5:30 in the morning.
And you didn't even bother to call me.
This was before I went to vacation.
Oh,
The Friday night before I left. I left for vacation Saturday morning. You
all
want
right.
to sleep?
Then you get a pass. But next time, dude, we're no longer friends. All I'm saying.
Oh God. I would send you Snapchats, but apparently you don't have Snapchat
No,
anymore.
but my cell phone number works.
You're right, it does. And I texted the other day. I was so proud of myself.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just feel like Snapchat is the only way I can communicate with people.
I know. My
So,
wife is the same way. That's the way she
like,
does it with all her sisters and stuff.
I have two people, and I talk to them more than anyone else. And that's Josh from PAX,
Yeah.
and then a buddy of mine from back home in Kentucky. Bro, we only talk on Snapchat, like face call, video call, like voice call.
Yeah.
Like that's just it. So like in my mind, it's like I talk to my wife via text and I talk to my friends via Snapchat with like the occasional Discord. That's it. No
Well,
other options exist.
well, I'm your co-host for this podcast, so
Yeah.
I've moved up in the ranks, dude. Like
Okay.
text message only. Dog.
Oh, I can't message you on Discord anymore.
I mean, all right, I'll allow Discord.
All right, I was gonna say because if not, I was gonna have to leave the call right now.
Just like get out.
I can't get to that spot. Oh,
Got it.
glad. Okay, glad you can. Let's not close up the rest of the ceiling. I want to do a peak ceiling.
Okay, sounds good.
Dude, blame it on the Minecraft. Like, I like things to look.
Dude, that would be another fun game for us to play.
Oh, but like hardcore survival Minecraft.
All right. I
Where
mean,
we
let me get
actually-
warmed up first, but yeah.
But like where we actually try to beat the game.
Oh,
Or
dude,
we
that would be
just-
so epic.
Because I've never done it without cheating.
Yeah.
Or in creative mode where I can just be like, all right,
And you're dead.
Nether portal, ender, red pearl, whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
All right, wait, hold on. Don't put a log there.
Okay.
I need to take a log off because this is how I get up here.
Oh, dude, here. Oh shit. We don't have a. Oh, I can do like that. There you go. And then you can just walk up.
Oh, that works.
You gotta add another log there, but yeah.
So I need to do that. Oh.
No, no biggie.
Put it like straight up. Well, actually, I might just stick with my method because I gotta put a straight up pole right at the top of that.
Okay.